ready.
Man, that is going to be a slobber knocker of a game right there.
In all my time, I don't remember somebody scoring 4.
Yeah, it's funny. I use the word jetapult. It's actually a word. People don't realize it.
Good try. No soup for you.
Say, go get you some wax beans and
Soup for the deli, I know.
yeah, go get you some wax beans and have a good day, man. First downs for Central Clay for 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. Roll call with a spidget.
Roll call. A spidget.
Spidget.
You like that one? Come on, man. Midnight Star. Sounds like I'm going.
That is nucleus, man. Yeah.
All right.
When you,
They're doing this. Remember that?
yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember. When your producer says, everybody got the microphones on? And you say, yeah. And you look down and you just throwing it in your shirt when they're trying to come on live.
Yeah. That's Sports Chat with Neal and Wally.
Welcome to the February 21st edition of Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. And, man, finally some great weather this weekend. And what a nice weekend, and allowed for baseball and softball to be played all over South Alabama with baseball and softball. Man, we got a lot to cover tonight with all that softball and baseball going on. There was makeup games. There was tournaments, regular season games. I mean, everywhere you turn, there was baseball and softball. I want to tell you, man, with the warm sun spraying down on us all weekend, and just I could feel the spring around the corner this weekend, man. I even rode the Broncos Saturday, some, and a little bit today. But I like to get out and ride it when the weather's good. And, oh, buddy, I know it's a day or two late, but happy birthday on live television, my friend. Hey, AAA, man. It's AAA. Look, you qualify. You can go to McDonald's now and say, give me this senior coffee.
Well, that's what Chip Wallace told me. He texted me and said, hey, you can now get AARP and all that.
Man. Hey.
But I did want to say, man, my wife,
McDonald's, give me the senior coffee. Half a century.
Man, my wife, she did it up right, buddy.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I had a good time. Thanks, Holly.
You had a big sign in the yard.
Yeah, the big sign.
Sign Gypsies of Troy and Ozark.
Yeah, and somebody, I'm not going to mention his name,
I saw that.
Pulled a prank on my sign.
I saw that.
I'll keep that quiet between me, you, and James. But anyway, yeah, we had a good time, man. My sister sent me some goodies. Because I got to tell you something right now. In a couple of weeks, we're going to have a guest on the show.
Oh, we are?
His name's going to be Sully.
Sully.
I
know who Sully is.
We got a golden retriever.
Sully.
That's about to be coming our way.
Just like the plane pilot that landed in the Hudson River.
Yeah, because golden retrievers love water.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But anyway, we did that and had a good time.
I enjoyed my double doozy Friday night at your party.
Oh, yeah. I had a good Holly, man. Like I said, Holly, she took me down to eat somewhere down to Dothan, and man, just we had a good time, man. Good family, and I had my buddies over, and you couldn't ask for anything else.
Yeah,
man.
it was fun.
God bless me.
Reminiscing stories.
And I hope I have another 50-year.
Let's make it to
plus.
100.
And my mom and dad, I got to see them. Dad gave me something good, which I won't say on the show, but I love it, man.
Cool.
Thanks, Dad. You know what you gave me. I love you, man. But then, hey.
What'd you do last week? Birthday week. You had to work.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. I hope I got the picture on here. I got to meet an interesting guy that came and talked at our JA conference. His name was Fred Gray. There he is.
Fred Gray, right there.
For the ones who don't know who Fred Gray is, he was Martin Luther King's and Rosa Parks' attorney in Montgomery.
How about that? Well, I bet he was interested to talk to.
Oh, my goodness, man. And we ran out of time, but you talking about one of the best historians.
Yeah.
And one thing that he did.
You didn't ask him any questions, did you?
Oh, yeah, man. I asked him a lot of stuff, man. He finally was like, man, you just need to go sit over there, right over there. But the biggest thing that I think he was going to be famous for was he was the first black gentleman ever to be the Alabama State Bar president. And he instrumented the Hall of Fame for lawyers in Alabama. It was in our building, remember all that down there? He was the spearhead of that. But anyway, the Martin Luther King stories and Rosa Parks stories, I thought was real interesting because he was there in it, man. Yeah. I mean, he was there.
Yeah,
in it. But anyway, Fred Gray, thank you for coming.
How about that?
Had a good conference and all that, so
birthday week behind you.
birthday week behind me, conference behind me. Now I could just.
Now, what's next? Spring break?
Yeah. No. Getting acclimated to a dog.
No. Good thing is they won't chew up nothing or scratch anything up, anything. You'll be all right.
I hope not.
Yes.
I hope not.
I can't wait for that, man. Hey, one of the big stories around town, Wally, the Troy City Schools called a special board meeting last week and named Quinn Hambright the new head coach of the athletic director at Charles Henderson High School. Wally, I wanted us to, me and you, to be the first in town to welcome Coach Hambright and his family to the community. And we hope everyone will open their arms and welcome them into Troy as well. Coach Hambright comes to Charles Henderson from Carver High School in Montgomery, where he served as the defensive coordinator from 2018 till just a few days ago. And he also served as the strength and conditioning coach for the Wolverines as well. And he previously was the head coach at Central Hayneville a couple of years ago. And he was an assistant at Hillcrest Evergreen from 15 to 16. He was an assistant at Carver 2013 and 14. He was at the same at Prattville in 12. And Coach Hambright played his college football under Mike Turk, a great Troy Trojan from 2009 to 2012. And Coach Hambright will be on campus tomorrow, the 22nd, for his first day of duties at Charles Henderson. Wally, are you as excited about this hire as I am?
I am. I tell you, I'm real pumped up about it. I'm going to tell you, I was talking to some guys the other day when we found out about it stuff. You know, he coached at Haynesville, but let me tell you something. You and I have refereed many, many football games. And although he only won 3 games, when you win 3 at Central Hayneville,
that's something special.
That is something special because this is the same school years ago that came up to Neal and said, we're a basketball school.
Yes.
Before kickoff.
And Coach Bart Snyder called me and said, hey, he had that thing turned around,
in
the right direction.
In the right direction.
Yep.
So to win at that school is just phenomenal. But I will tell you this, though, Neal. I was talking to Hess Horn, who was quarterback at Eufaula.
Right.
He said the only game they struggled was against that defense at Carver. He said that defense was brutal.
How about that?
And he was over that defense. So that's good. So, yeah, I'm pumped up. I think the kid's over. And once he gets acclimated and stuff, we'll get him on the show.
And man, absolutely. And we'll stay in touch with him. And I know this isn't sports, Wally, but we reported on this so much through the summer. We really did report it a lot on our show, so we need to update. Man, the COVID numbers are dropping like by the thousands.
2 rings
on that one, man.
2 rings on that one, baby.
Everybody, thousands of people are getting vaccinated, man. I just want to see our lives get back to normal so bad. And it just makes me so happy that those lines are going down, down, down. And the numbers are just going down, and that's what we got to have. We got to figure it out somehow. And now that the vaccines are being mass released to more people than frontline and elderly, we're really fixing to see the numbers really drastically drop off. And I'm just excited about it, man. I really am.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I think once come September, maybe even push it in October, that we'll have a herd immunity, and that's going to be huge. Even in my line of work, Neal, with conferences, that's what I do.
Yeah.
We're starting to see people coming to them, and a lot of them. And I'm gonna tell you, I didn't violate HIPAA because I said don't answer this if you don't want to. But we were just curious. Hey, who's had the virus?
Yeah.
Just curious. And the majority of them had already had it, so they felt comfortable coming into. We still wore a mask and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But hey.
Yeah. And I know we jumped over to the virus real quick, but when we were talking about Coach Hambright and welcoming him to the community, he posted a video to social media, and I just think it's only prudent that we show it here on our show.
Yeah, let's
David, prompt that up.
Family, my name is Quinn Hambright. This is my lovely wife, Kalon, my beautiful daughters, Nadia and Noel. And I want to thank you for the invite to your family, and I promise you that you are always welcome in our family as well. I thank you all for trusting me with your kids, with your players, and I plan to make sure that they extend their education, whether it be four-year colleges, whether it be junior colleges, whether it be trade school. But most importantly, we need to sign our football players, and we need to win some football games. And that's the ultimate goal, to win football games and build high character young men in the process. Once again, we thank you so much for this grand opportunity.
Those girls were precious.
Coach Hambright and his beautiful wife and precious little girl.
Those girls like, why am I here, Dad? Come on.
Dad, why you make me be in this video? And playing on the
They're
iPad.
playing on the iPad.
Yeah.
How cool.
That's great. That's great.
How
Can't wait to
cool.
meet you, Coach Hambright, man. Man, what about those poor folks in Texas?
Oh, my goodness,
Woo,
man.
man, I'm
They
tell you,
getting hammered, dude.
Texas was not prepared for such a prolonged winter storm of that nature, man. I hope they get some relief soon. They have had a few days of above freezing temperatures, but nothing warm to speak of, and maybe they can get the power on, man. It's going to take months to fix all the busted water pipes through Texas.
Oh, my goodness.
But
man.
the water's going to be a huge issue. Probably take a month. But step one, let's get these people some
Get
power.
power on and undefrost.
Yeah.
No, defrost.
Defrost, yeah.
Undefrost. Defrost the windmills they got
Yes,
turning out there.
yes,
But yeah, I mean, you know, states like Colorado and Utah, they're equipped with winter storms. They know how to set up them and withstand them. But Texas, nah, brother.
Man,
They have been a world of hurt over there. Speaking of weather, I'm still crossing my fingers, though, for perfect weather, April 24th or 25th. You know what that is?
Troy Festival.
Troy Fest, man. I am working on some cool
Are
stuff.
you?
Man, I think I told you about it, the ones who hadn't seen it. I'm doing the 90s bar scenes. Now, let me tell you what I got working on.
Love Street, right?
I got Love Street. Let me tell you the ones I'm working on.
Harvey's.
I got we'll start on that side.
Okay.
Got Harvey's.
All right.
Got Front Porch.
All right.
Got Double Branch.
Yeah.
Got just go down Love Street.
All right.
I got Flamingo Club 1 and 2 Inferno.
Ooh. Hey, B21 or be gone.
Be 21 be gone.
I'll
And
never
then
forget that sign. the rest
Let's
of my
pop over to Madison Street and got
Okay.
the Porch.
Yeah.
And then Holly reminded me of Sidekick that was over at
That's right.
at
I
Holiday
forgot about
Inn.
that. Forgot about
So
that.
and they're Wally folk art, so they're all gonna have roosters and chickens in there waiting to go in with
That'll be cool,
drinks
man.
and stuff. So yeah,
That's going to be
I'm-
for sale at Troy Fest.
Oh man,
you think?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. But that's
Cool.
my theme. So that's what
That's
we're
right,
working
man.
on.
And you know the weather's so unpredictable in late April, man. But April 24th, 25th on the square, Troy, Alabama.
Oh, and I've got to tell you, man.
Go ahead.
One of our good sponsors, Glow.
Yeah.
I got the text the other day. Sweet Gray stuff is back.
They got it.
They got it.
Stock.
There.
It's stock.
It's in stock.
You know, of all the commercials we've done, people stop me in Walmart. They see me at court, all over the place, man. That Sweet Grace, this. They want to know about the Sweet Grace at Glow.
I know it is.
It's
It's
something
amazing,
else,
Sweet
isn't it?
Gray. But buddy, let me tell you something. I was so pumped up. I just love that Sweet Gray. I'm addicted to it. I am addicted to Sweet Gray.
Hey, has anybody leaked out what the restaurant's going to be across from the hospital? Has anybody leaked that out?
Oh, I got inside source. I know.
Come
what
on,
it's
man.
gonna
You serious?
be. I know it's gonna be.
What is it?
I can't say, man.
What?
On national TV right here.
National TV. That's right, man.
I will say this.
Come on.
I really don't know what it is, but from what it looks like, when you and I went to Walmart this
Yeah,
morning,
yeah.
it looks like it's probably gonna be two or something in there.
You know, I thought about that too.
I mean, cause the way the
Beams.
beams
set
look,
up,
it
walls.
looks like it's 2 or something. Now somebody told me it was a Sammy's coming.
No, no. Well, I guarantee you, May Reeves is not letting the Jumbo's
Okay,
Club
so
come.
Sammy's not coming.
No.
But what do you think it was? Those two things.
I don't know, but I agree with you that it looks like instead of one huge restaurant like a Longhorn or something, you know, the bigger building.
Yeah.
To me, like you, it looks like something too. Maybe a long and skinny Five Guys and a long and skinny Moe's.
Or something.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm just using that as an example. Two little long little strip restaurants, but then
And-
it look like that from the road.
Yeah, and it's not gonna be no barbecue pit because there's no
chimney.
going up
Yeah.
on that thing. So rule that out. I thought it was going to be full moon.
Yeah.
But I talked to a guy the other day at one of our conferences that owns 2 or 3 full moons, and
He said no.
he said nobody's ever contacted.
Huh.
So I know it's not going to be them.
Well, good. Well, that's good for Hooks right there. See Hooks?
But yeah, I'm ready for some of the
Yeah.
Hobby Lobby and all that.
What
Yeah.
about the Church's Chicken going up in the Old Crows location? You gonna eat that? Church's? You know, Church's has already been up one time.
Yeah,
I go give it another shot.
I'm just a Crow's chicken man. You know, I love Miss Patsy and all that.
Too, yeah, man.
But hey, but speaking of restaurants,
Yeah.
we got a lot of sponsor restaurants. So you want
That's
to
right.
read off who our main sponsors are?
I will. The Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, the Pig Cafe, Hook's Barbecue, Troy Eye Care, Glow Boutique, Piggly Wiggly, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, Health Actions, the UPS Store, Road Mart, Jones Medical Supply, the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Severa, Ralph Baker, Hastings and Reeves, Southern Grill and Patio, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Tyler Transport Trucking, Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Crows of Brundage, Eddie Billings Dentistry in Laverne, Francesca's Italian Restaurant, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, Sorrell College of Business, the Crease Agency, All-Star Collision, Preston Steakhouse, Alabama Restoration, and get this one, you ready?
Yeah.
Mr. Mattress. We're filming a new commercial this week. Stay on your toes. It'll be released this week, we hope, and it's going to be a good one.
Good one.
We got to take a break. But
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Before we take a break, Dave, our producer, Mr. Hose, did I say something? Is it here?
Open today. I didn't go, but I saw that it was opening today.
I want to tell you something, and our producer's back there, David Doty.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how many times I saw David Doty as a little kid with his mother and daddy. And then every Sunday at the
Mr.
church,
Hose, man.
First Baptist Church, I used to see David running around in there, eating egg rolls, stealing people's egg rolls on the plates.
Come on, Doty.
Okay, let's break. We'll be right back.
We're out here at this lovely pond with the Alabama Real Estate Connection crew. They can hook you up all types of land, recreational sports, ponds, and everything. We're fishing to catch us a big old brim.
I got one, Wally.
Yeah, what if you want something other than just a fishing pond?
Well, if you're looking for hunting land, the Alabama Real Estate Connection will help you with all your hunting land needs too. Here are the agents right here. They'll hook you up with your hunting land.
Call us.
Make sure you contact the Alabama Real Estate Connection for all your real estate needs. Look at these fine agents right here. All your real estate needs. They can find anything for you, maybe even a Bigfoot.
Bigfoot?
What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, dear, I done hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in.
Here we are at
All-Star Collision. These nice people will fix your vehicle, Wally, where you hit this deer.
Hey, you think they'll mount this bad boy for me?
Open up, brother. I don't know if they'll mount your deer, but we're going to give them a call. 334-808-8822. All-Star Collision. Man, hey, what are you not coming in to get some Crow's chicken and brundage?
I need some nugget sauce, man.
I'd like a nugget dinner with extra sauce and roll. Don't worry about him. He's all the time over in the door.
Lord bless you. Nugget dinner.
We're going to eat it here. Crow's and brundage.
Frozen brundage.
3, 2. Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
Hey, he's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. What? The ball
right down
bounced
the
in
middle.
front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately.
Oh, man, what a nice day with the windows down.
Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy.
Hey, man, what's that smell?
What do you mean? That's Hook's Barbecue, man.
Oh, that's
Hook.
Hook? Oh, I'm going to Hook's, brother.
Oh, my God. Hold on. Good Lord. Wally, what in the world? Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
I gotta pay for my gas. Wally, what are you doing at the gas station?
Oh, gas station? What are you talking about? I'm going into Preston's, man. Right across the street from Walmart, inside of Flash Mart. Man, it's the best station in Fort Alabama.
I heard it was the best station.
Y'all come on in.
All
Oh,
right,
man, it's time for lunch.
Come to lunch.
Oh, yeah. Staying with the 80s rap. Midnight. That is Midnight Star.
That's Midnight Star.
Yeah.
You know who I remember dancing to that?
Who's that?
I know he watched the show. Greg Wallace. I can see Greg Wallace and
Oh,
Anthony
yeah.
Bean
Yes.
and all them and
Yeah.
Irvin Brantley, man, they doing all that dance floor, man. They used to just
How'd
get
they do
that. Oh yeah, that was for you, Greg Wallace. That's your
I do remember that.
your,
man.
your dance there.
Oh man, it's the time of the show where we like to put up our Facebook funnies. So Dodie, let's see what we got. This is a tile store. Husbands choosing tiles must have note from wife. You saw the hairspray. Now we try the bikini wax, the Gorilla Tape.
I might need that.
This is a confusing time for pirates. They don't know where the treasure is. Next time my kids complain that the Wi-Fi is glitchy, I'm going to show them life in the 1990s.
Look at that. Phone.
Yeah. Hey, remember back then, the longer phone cone you had, the cooler you were. Yeah. I'd rather be sunburnt and covered with mosquito bites trying to figure out how to stomp a copperhead with a flip-flop than to deal with winter weather. Judy Tiller.
Judy Tiller.
She probably made it up on first photos being sent in for the Mars rover. Look, a Shannara sign. I set my clock ahead to prevent myself from being late. But all it really did was sharpen my subtraction skills. My sincerest apologies, sir. I thought something died. It's a buzzer. That's the best one. That's the best one we've ever had right there. That's the best one I've ever seen. Where did you know, Daddy? Oh God. I don't know if I can go on, man. We may have to take a break. Good
Man.
Lord.
Hey,
My sincerest apologies.
hey,
Oh,
before we
man.
go on, looking at our
Oh man.
our sponsors,
Southern
did I
Motto.
see Tommy Kirk?
Yes, sir. You did.
Are we that popular where
The
the
DUI
guru
guru
of
of the
Alabama?
state of Alabama, Tommy Kirk, is now a banner sponsor of Sports Chat with Neal and Wally.
We're that popular, man. Hey,
There he is. Look, there he is, right there.
I got to give myself, man, that guy.
Yes, sir.
When I was a CRO, it was just like, don't even come over here.
Yeah, no, Tommy Kirk is the premier DUI attorney, not in Troy, not in Montgomery, not in Mobile, not in Dothan, not in Birmingham, but the state of Alabama.
That guy. Unbelievable.
Mr. Tommy Kirk, man, we appreciate you sponsoring the show. He is something special. He is one heck of an attorney.
Yes, he is, buddy.
He is.
Yes, he is.
But
All right.
yeah, we've made it in the world when Tommy Kirk.
When Tommy Kirk
yeah, that's
comes
right.
to you and says, hey, I'm on.
Yeah, yeah. Look,
Okay.
a little bit of high school football action, and not a lot to report on, but we always like to mention something. And as we mentioned in our opening, Charles Henderson hiring Quim Hambright away from Carver, Montgomery, where he was the defensive coordinator, to be the head coach and the athletic director is one of the big stories. And Opp promoting former Alabama head coach Mike Dubose to lead the Bobcats down there.
That's
You
good.
know,
He'll do good anywhere he's
That's
gone.
right. He was the head coach at Laverne High School right there in the photo. But he has been retired from state of Alabama and been helping out with linebackers down there at Opp. Now he's the head coach.
Good,
So
great.
good luck with Coach Dubose. I know we reported that last week, but it is high school football. So,
And,
yeah.
well, we'll
Yeah.
stick with football here. We did have one signed this week.
Yeah.
Let's congratulate Hunter Wombles of Zion Chapel. There he is,
There he
Bill.
is.
For signing with Millsaps College. Nice job by head coach Randy Bryant, helped getting that young man a place to play. And, man, let me tell you, I love old Coach Randy Bryant. That
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, people,
He-
Wally, like you were probably fixing to say, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of these kids that are getting scholarships, their head coach has helped them tremendously getting seen, getting their name out there. It's like politicking. I
Yeah.
mean, because a lot of times, somebody at Zion Chapel may not be seen. And I know that Coach Bryant went out on a limb and contacted 100 places to try to find Mr. Wombles a place to play. So that's why I wanted to congratulate Coach
Yeah.
Bryant.
Good.
That's a
good
lot of
job.
hard work
Heck
right
yeah,
there.
buddy. Heck yeah.
It's high school basketball, and probably the biggest story in Troy. This was the Pike Liberal Arts winning the 3A basketball state championship, and heck, fire! It should be the biggest story. We got a call real quick. Wally. Sports Chat with Neal and Wally.
Hey, this is Chase Smart.
Coach Smart, thank you for calling in. And folks, on the line is the head baseball coach for the Charles Henderson Trojans. And Coach Smart, we appreciate you calling. Tell us a little bit about how the season has gotten off. I know y'all had Ayrton Friday night and played a couple yesterday. Give us a little rundown about the opening of the season, if you can.
We're seeing some good things and some bad things lately, but we're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
We're 2-1.
Yeah.
We're 2-1, and after the loss yesterday, I think we see what we're losing. The small things of the game, not taking care of the small things. Because if you can't take care of the small things, you can lose the game easily.
Right.
So that's my goal for tomorrow's practice, is to eliminate those small things so you can get better at that.
Got you. I know this is your inaugural lap around becoming a coach, but heck fire, no better way to start it than to win your first one with the win over Ayrton Friday night. I know that was exciting, Chase. Can you tell us about that a little bit?
It was very exciting, personally for me and personally for my whole family, because it runs in the family for my mom, my dad, and my sister. And the good thing is we all won the game that day. My dad won one, I won one, and my sister won both the games at softball. And it was a big day for my first opening game to win for the Smart family right there.
Yeah, real quick, Chase, or Coach Smart, just to let everybody know what you're referencing, his sister, Taylor Smart, is the assistant coach for the Troy University softball program, and his father is Mark Smart, the head baseball coach at Troy University, and his mother is legendary physical education teacher with the Troy City Schools.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what he's referencing. Man, and all y'all won on the same day, and it was your first win. That had to be something really special, Chase.
It was very special. And personally, why it was so special is that I decided to wear a number 9 jersey to honor my dad.
Oh, man, that's
wow.
He's the one that really pushed me to become this kind of person and coach. Because I always wanted to be just like him as a coach. Because I'm hearing all those good stories over how my dad is a great coach and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
And that just motivated me to become that kind of guy for the next 30 years of plus of coaching. And that's why I decided to wear number 9 on that day, because I grew up wanting to be like my dad, wearing number 9 and everything. And that day was very special. It's going to be special forever, because I have a good picture of me wearing that jersey on open day, just like my dad.
That's cool. Coach Smart, do you ever get the notion when you're in the Hogan's Hole to accidentally pick up a catching gear and stuff and start going out there to play again? Because I know you were in that dugout for many years, and I know as you're being the head coach, you have to look over there sometime and say, God, let me put this stuff back on. Does that ever come up?
You know, it started against Ayrton when I got on the bus. My mom was driving the bus because she always drove the bus. Almost every game, my mom or Coach Sykes drive the bus for me in high school to games, and most of my mom. And it just felt like I was a kid again, get ready to play the game on the road.
How about that?
Get a W and come back home. And it felt so weird and close of the age. Like, I'm 25 years old, and I'm just like, and I was just high school like 7 years ago. And where does time go?
Oh my gosh, it goes fast, Coach Smart. It really does.
Well, Coach, this is Wally again. I know y'all play Enterprise this coming up Thursday, and Neal and I are going to try to get that on Studio 52 TV2. It's a home game. What are y'all preparing for Enterprise? Because I know that's always been a heated rivalry.
Yeah.
We've always been a heated rival when I'm there. Enterprise and us never get along, and now today they're all getting along a little bit, but Coach Swinton and I are going to be little friends outside the game. But I'm telling you, man, with that game going on, Charlie Hudson against Enterprise,
yeah,
I don't like you, man. You got to know the secrets, man. Nobody likes Enterprise. Enterprise never liked Charlie Hudson or Troy.
Right.
When the umpire say play ball, I don't like you, man. I'm sorry.
That's great. That is great. Well, How are we pretty healthy, Coach Smart? Have you had any injuries or setbacks or anything, or are we full force?
We're doing good. Everything's good.
Okay.
We play Tuesday against Stanhope. At Stanhope, and then we play Enterprise Thursday. It's going to be a good week after the past week.
If the weather holds out.
We learn a lot of things, what are our mistakes and everything. Hopefully we can make adjustments tomorrow in practice and then have a good week.
Well, I know some of your seniors, man. I saw on the paper where Bailey Sparrow, he played a good game the other night in Ayrton, and Ben Reeves and Brady Huner. You looks like you got some good players, especially on that senior bunch.
And Mr. Lee?
Yeah, Mr. Lee.
He's not a senior, but
yeah.
I do like my team. We're a good overall team. I think for the long run, we could do some good things if we could actually work together and understand what's our strength and weakness in the long run. Bailey is a really good player. He knows how to play the game of baseball. He plays hard all the time because that's how he was taught. And he's a good hitter. He understands what to do on the at bat. Ben Reeves, he's just to try to be the power hitter and just try to hit the ball hard. Brady and Darryl Lee are the two important pitchers for us on the team. And Hooner showed me that he really want to pitch because he has six days canceled because of rain. And when I gave him the ball, he was just mad. Like, he was a mad dog. Give me the ball. I want to pitch.
How about that? I like that.
Game one guy right there because he just wanted to pitch.
Coach
and
Smart.
He got his chance right there.
Coach Smart, that's somebody you want to be in the trenches with right there.
You gotta have some dog fighting in you, man, to be a good team.
That's right.
That's how we were in high school when I was in high school with Coach Irons. Coach Irons was a great coach, but if he didn't have all the doll in every player, he probably wouldn't win state.
Yeah.
And he had everybody at the doll, and we were good.
Good deal. Well, Coach Smart, I know you got practice at 7, and I know you're getting ready for that, and I hope y'all have a good practice tonight. And, man, Wally and I just honored that you called in. We appreciate that, and good luck moving forward, and hopefully you can win a bunch of games and we can get you on the show live or you can call back in. Is that cool?
Oh, it sounds good. Just give me a call, and I'm always open.
All right. Thanks, Coach Smart. Have a good practice. Take care. Coach
Smart.
Coach Chase Smart of the Charles Henderson Trojans, and we're up against our second break of the night, and we'll be right back.
Hey, man, needs some help, man. I watched Point Break last night with Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys yesterday. You already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay? Man, I think I
Pulled your leg muscle?
pulled my leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
I hope so. Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're going to run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies. Cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brothers Street. UPS store, all your printing needs.
Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield, man?
Get the corn, dude.
Corn?
Yeah.
You can't give people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Piggly Wiggly on 231 on Greenock where it's fresh produce? Come on, man.
Now, isn't this better? Air conditioning. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, Best Butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020. Wally, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing at that time?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25?
Yeah.
They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. They also do brake work and change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rim. 566-3413, Roadmart on 231.
Breaker 19, I see some smokies up here on 231.
Wally, what are you doing up in that big rig at Tyler Transport?
Oh, baby, I'm driving for Tyler Transport, brother.
Wally, you got to have a special CDL license to drive these big rigs, man.
Sure.
I know, but if you do get your special CDL license, you need to go see them at Tyler Transport. Hey, they offer special benefits packages,
competitive pay. You're home on the weekends. And also, they got those new glide packages on those rides. Give them a call, 566-7474.
Here I come,
Get out
baby.
there. Good gravy. Wally, what you got there?
Hey, man, I'm fishing for sharks, dude.
A cane pole and wigglers?
Oh, heck yeah, man. When you're in deep south apparel,
You look good, you feel good, you can fish good. Well, I got on these things.
What you got? I got a big shark. Could be Gerald's cousin.
With a cane pole. No, Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel. Look for him on Facebook. Deep South Apparel. You might catch a shark. Wait a minute. Break it. It broke. The shark broke the hook. We're going to get him next time. What in the world, Wally? What is that?
Oh, dear, I done hit this buck down the road, buddy.
Where's your truck?
Oh, I totaled it.
What about the insurance?
I don't think I got a lick of
My
insurance.
gosh, if you got Crease Insurance, we're covered. We'll have to go there. Your truck a wreck?
It's totaled.
We're going to have to go to All-Star Collision to get it fixed. Come on, put the deer in.
You see Mr. Mike?
Man, is Mr. Crease in? Wally has hit a deer, and he's got insurance with the Crease Agency. Mike!
Wally, what happened?
Wally's hit a deer, man.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Can you mount this thing?
Well, I mounted the one I killed. I guess we'll mount yours
We're
too.
gonna-
But first, we're going to fix your truck.
That
Good
sounds
deal.
good.
Call the Crease Agency for all your insurance needs.
Sammy Hagar, man. Red Rock.
It's not Sammy.
Sammy Hagar.
No.
Robert Plant.
That's not Robert. That's Richard Marks.
Okay.
Richard Marks, man. Should have known better. Should have known better.
That's what we tell 'em.
Hey, back to the main story of the week. Pike Liberal Arts wins the 3A state championship in basketball, man. They beat the reigning state champs, Tuscaloosa Academy, who beat them last year to win their state championship. And, hey, Wally and I called for revenge last week, and they got it.
They sure
They
did.
beat Tuscaloosa Academy 55-51. Amity White, Drew Nelson, Austin Cross, and Javon Christian were named to the all-tournament team after the big victory, man.
Oh, heck yeah, man. And, Dale, I truly think it's going to be a trifecta this year. Football, basketball, and I don't. If baseball don't win it, something's wrong, because
I know.
is fully voted.
I do too, man. They have really got the sports going at Pike Liberal Arts right now, and I'm just like you. I think they're gonna get the trifecta. I really do. They got the football out of the way, they got the basketball out of the way, and I really think they're loaded in baseball, man, and legitimately loaded. I mean, they got Drew Nelson's committed to Auburn, left-handed pitcher. He may not ever see the campus of Auburn. He may be drafted straight pro. You got Mays White, shortstop, committed to Florida State to play shortstop, and then you got about 5 others that are going to play junior college. The whole starting 9 is just about signed to play at the next level.
Yep.
And I look, I know they got to throw it and they got to catch it and they got to hit it and they got to execute. But boy, I like their chances.
Yeah.
I really, really do. And also, but big congratulations to Pike Liberal for winning the 3A state championship in basketball. But this week, speaking of basketball, Wally and I are headed up to Montgomery to commentate the some of the state finals of the Alabama High School Athletic Association basketball tournament. Should be fun, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to have a good time up there.
Yeah, I know you're excited because they told you could have all the Diet Coke you want.
Unlimited Diet Coke.
Unlimited Diet Coke. It'll be on Wednesday. We'll be up there. Wally and I are commentating 6 games. Now, you were saying that you thought you and I had made it because attorney Tommy Kirk wanted a banner on our show.
Yeah.
Well, when the NFS starts calling you, can I get Neal and Wally to commentate the basketball games? And I need you to do 6 of them. That, my friend, deserves a bell.
I might even bring the bell to the conference.
Yeah, man, and also we want to spotlight some of our local teams that are still hanging in there in the playoffs. And in 1A, still in action is Georgiana on the boys' side and Sampson and Georgiana on the girls' side. That's all that's still kicking in 1A. In 2A, we have Geneva County still alive for the boys, and none of the girls in our area are still alive in 2A, Wally. And 3A, Montgomery Academy and Prattville Christian are still alive for the boys, and Montgomery Catholic and Dadeville are still alive for the girls. Tell us who's alive for 4A.
4A, Geneva and Booker T. Washington are still going for the boys. In Geneva, and St. James on the girls' side,
Yeah.
Neal. And then on 5A, Greenville's the boys. Greenville supports the boys, and
Yeah.
Charles Henderson and Carroll Ozark are still going for
And
the
they're
girls.
about to play each other.
Yep, they sure are.
Yeah.
And then 6 to 7A, no boys or girls are alive in our area.
Not in our area, daggum it. But, we don't have a lot of 7A teams around us.
Nope.
So, but anyway, there's that. But,
Well, I'll tell you what we need to do. Let's go ahead and take another commercial break
Okay.
and get that bad boy out of the way,
All
because
right.
we got a lot of stuff to talk about the baseball and softball. A
Yep.
lot of stats
Yep.
report locally. So hang on, we'll be right back.
man, what are you doing that pine straw down here in my Jap maple orchard?
Oh, Neal, man, I'm going to have your Japanese maple orchard look like Augusta International, baby.
Man, if you want your yard to look like Augusta International, you need to call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing, 465-0600. The grass is starting to get green. Everything's starting to bud. My Jap maples are all blooming. Call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing, 465-0600. Oh, my God. Here, man.
Well, I'm up here at Bill Jackson. I'm about to break in this Raptor out here and go take it for a test drive, bro.
Hey, you want to break in? Why don't you just ask them for a test drive? They're nice. They're up here. Bill Jackson Ford. Bill Jackson's here. Hey, Bill Jackson got both sides of 231 covered, man. F-150s, Mustang GTs, Chevy Tahoes, Cadillacs, GMC trucks, you name it. Come to Bill Jackson Auto for all your auto needs.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Blake, where's your dad?
Let me come outside, the house flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally?
Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, Neal.
You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
Uh-oh.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Traver play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the States. Also, Best Catfish Awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Traver, you can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson,
Hey,
Wally.
Neal, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it.
Oh,
Call
Lord.
Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating. Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys.
The Beastie
Now,
Boys.
what was the years on the Beastie Boys? Was that 80s or 90s?
Ooh, 80s, man.
Little bit 80s and some 90s.
Something like that. 85, maybe. 85, 86.
Gotcha, man.
Okay, now let's finally
We made it to high
full
school
slate of games.
That's
All
right. That's right.
Let me get us kicked off here.
Yep.
GW Long beat Eufaula Neal earlier this week, 8-4.
Yep.
Enterprise beat Providence Christian 10-7 and 8-2 in a doubleheader sweep. In the first game, C.J. Wilkerson was 3 for 3, and Jack Williams and Peyton Easterman both 2 for 2, including a double with 2 runs batted in to lead Enterprise. Logan Fleming also had 2 hits, 1 a double, and drove in a run. Noah Lay had a double and RBI, and Will Powell and Tristan Bartland both had a single and RBI. Dale County beat Houston County 14-1 in a rout.
14-1.
Wow.
Hey, Russell County beat Rehoboth 7-4. And like Wally said about Enterprise, after losing to Enterprise earlier in the week, like Wally just told us, Providence Christian was able to bounce back and beat Opp 7-5. That's a big win. Opp's got a good team down there. Opp quickly rebounded, though. They scorched Elba 10-0 a couple days later. Enterprise fell to Andalusia 6-3 later in the week. And Jack Williams and Peyton Easterling both had 2 hits in that one, including a double. Easterling drove in a run. Tristan Bartling also had an RBI for the Wildcats. And moving on, Dale County smashes Daleville 16-1.
Wow.
And Dale County, well, that's a rival. Dale. So for him to win 16-1, woo! Hey, Nick Cogman was 4 for 4 with a triple and 3 RBI, and Corey Hammonds was 3 for 3 with a double and 2 runs batted in for Dale County. Cole Weed added an RBI single, and while striking out 3, Gary Culver pitched the last inning and struck out 3, and Isaac Testerman hit a single RBI for Daleville.
Man, and also earlier this week, Pike Liberal Arts won. They won one and tied one. How do you tie a baseball game?
You know, I was going to ask you that. Was it just too cold to keep going?
I was wondering if that was the same thing.
Did both coaches come to the home umpire and say, hey, it's just too cold?
Yeah, I don't know. I probably asked Coach Hickson, but it could have been a time thing.
Maybe. Because they could have done an international tiebreaker and put a guy on second.
Yeah, exactly. But they beat Lee Scott of Auburn 6-1, but tied Escambia County 5-5.
Yep.
And the win over Lee Scott, pitchers Walker Stallworth and Connor Cox combined on 12 strikeouts.
Woo, that's throwing it.
I guess that 12 Ks, while allowing only 2 hits and 1 unearned run over 5 innings. Stallworth was the winning pitcher. He worked 4 innings and struck out 10 and allowed a run and 2 hits.
That ain't a bad line.
No, it's not. Connor pitched 5th inning and struck out 2. Offensively, Levi Sykes hit a 2-run homer and to spark a 3-run first inning. Mays White had a run-scoring triple. Drew Nelson had a double, and Case Crisso had a RBI sacrifice fly. And in the tie with Escambia, Walker Stallworth 2-run triple tied the game in the 5th. Sykes and KC Bradford both had an RBI single in the game, and Danny Cooper, had a sacrifice fly to drive in a run. After Escambia hit the starter Austin Spivey hard, relievers Peyton Dix 2 innings and Nelson 1 2/3 innings combined on a no-hit shutout with Nelson striking out 4.
Wow.
And then yesterday, Pike Little beat Evangel Christian 5-3, but lost to Bessemer 9-4.
That's right.
Woo.
And staying with high school baseball, everybody's now getting rolling in high school baseball, so we got a pretty good bit to talk about. Charles Anderson also got their season underway, as Coach Chase Smart was just telling us, after just nasty weather and a bunch of reschedules. But they beat Ayrton Friday night 11-5, and that got Coach Chase Smart his first win ever as a coach. And Brady Huner, who he referenced as being a dog, which means good in baseball, struck out 8 over 6 innings. Darrell Lee hit 2 home runs. Ben Reeves lost another, and Bailey Sparrow had 3 hits in the game. That was Friday night. Yesterday, on the road in a tournament, the Trojans won 1 and lost 1 yesterday. They lost to Jackson High School 6-2. Bailey Sparrow and Ben Reeves each had a hit, while Damian Hart had 2 hits. Then they turned around and beat Clark County 8-2. The Trojans scattered 8 hits in that game. Templin, Cardell, Stevens, Cantlow, Lee, and Sanders all had a hit, and Bailey Sparrow had 2 in that victory where they beat Clark County 8-2. And Wally, moving.
What about softball, Neil? What you got on softball?
Well, is there any baseball out there that you know of off the top of your head that wasn't in our script that you might could?
Well, I know we had the middle school.
Yeah, that's what
but we lost both of those games.
Who were y'all playing?
Headland.
Okay.
And lost both of the first game. I think it was 8-1,
and those games were played here.
Yeah, here at Hogan's Hole and stuff. So
good deal.
Not a good start, but we got a lot of good talent on the team. Mm-hmm. And
was Headland pretty good to be a middle school team?
Yeah, they were pretty decent. Good. Yeah, they were pretty decent.
Good deal, and it was good weather.
It was beautiful weather, man. And, food was good. Oh, Kevin Bryan
cooked it up on the griddle
stuff
down there.
I had us rocking in in the stands. And
Somebody texted me and said you wouldn't believe the music Wally's playing. You were embarrassed. What did you play that was embarrassing? James, if you're watching, tell us. Text me.
Somebody said it was bad music.
Well, they said they were embarrassed. I said I can't believe Wally played that. What would that have been?
What would that have been? I just stuck with the rock and roll. There wasn't nothing.
Did you?
Out of the ordinary that would.
It wasn't?
Nah.
Huh.
Now, who said that to you?
I'm not telling you, man. I ain't gonna tell you.
Embarrassing.
They said I can't believe Wally just played that on the microphone. What would that have been?
The only thing I could think of funny I played was Alf and What's Happening. Yeah, I mean, that was it. But the rest of it, I thought I was rocking, man.
Well, I don't know. I didn't hear it. I meant to tell you. I was going to ask you that.
Boston, Guns N' Roses,
Good stuff.
The Wally rotation.
Got you. Was it, could have been Wham?
No, I didn't play any Wham.
Okay, all right.
Play some Kid Rock.
Okay, I got you. But nothing that you can think of that was embarrassing. Now,
Could it been me interview some players? Could that?
What about walk-up? Did they have walk-up music in middle school?
Yeah, they do, but they never sent it to me. So there was no.
Who pitched for the middle school?
Oh, they pitched a bunch of folks.
Oh, did they?
Pitched Cole Pugh pitched, and Canelo Lewis, and my son Blake, Jackson Wade. They just
trying to figure out who can do what.
Yeah, most of them we just pitched 1 or 2 innings.
And Robin Snyder was sitting in for
Coach Smart.
Coach Smart, who was on the road with the varsity.
On the varsity,
Got you. Well, I just wanted to give them a shout out. Okay. And hey, we got one more break tonight, and we'll be right back to wrap it up here tonight. We still got some girls softball to tell you about, and who's going to win our pizza tonight?
Pizza, yeah.
What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital Pet Resort? I'm about to circumcise this dog. Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with a spade and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort. Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Neal, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh, my God. Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here?
Every day, bro.
Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. It's the biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe.
Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr. Neal, is this the guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh, no. Yes, it is.
He was in last week and bought all my Sweet Grace, and now he's back again.
Wally, you got enough sweet. He's got enough Sweet Grace at home. Put this stuff back. Man, some good stuff, man. Please come to Glow on the square, shop local. Come and get you some Sweet Grace before Wally gets it all. Jason, how you doing, man?
Neal.
Wally, what are you doing at Jones Medical Supply?
I can't sleep at night, man. I had to come see Jason.
Well, if your sleep doctor said you needed a CPAP, you came to the right place. Jason Jones at Jones Medical Supply will fix you up. Does that thing fit right?
Yeah.
Good deal. This is like the Snuffleupagus. Yeah. Give Jason Jones a call. Jones Medical Supply, 566-1002. Wally, what are you doing out here at Smith Manufacturing Housing?
Oh, man, Neal, I'm tired of paying rent at these crummy old apartments around here, so I called Smith Manufacturing Housing. Look at this stuff, man.
566-3883. They got double wise, single wise, sheetrock housing. Come see Ashley at Smith Manufacturing. Wally's about to get him one.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming everywhere. Hey,
what are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all your girls?
Getting a big green egg, man. Only place in Florida's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you say?
Oh, yeah. Got girls coming and everything.
Well, you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. They got the wood thing. Hey, you got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North 3 Notch in Troy.
That's a live version, man.
Yeah.
I hear you, man.
I wanted to get it on the right course, man.
Hey.
There you go.
Joanna.
Big city night. That's the Scorpion, man.
Finally, Neal plays some live stuff, so I don't want to get Dean now next time we do it.
Okay, so I go to YouTube and I pull up Big City Nights with the Scorpions, and Dodie tells me we're almost back from commercial break. So I played the first YouTube clip of the Scorpions' Big City Nights, and it was live.
You getting them. Look at that, man.
Luckily, it was a live version that we could understand what they were saying.
Goodness, here.
I got lucky because I did not screen it. I just knew I wanted to play Big City Nights.
Well, speaking of Big City Nights.
I love that, man, Big City
know.
Nights. Hey, the girls are off and running in softball just like the boys are off and running in baseball, man. Charles Anderson lost one and tied one to open the season Friday night at Lagoon Park up in Montgomery in a tournament. They lost Elmore County 9-1. They tied Chilton County 8-8 Friday night. They rebounded nicely yesterday. They won 4 in a row on Saturday to eventually end up playing for the tournament championship last night when it was 40 degrees when they finished. I could see the breath coming out of the batters when we were watching. The Trojans fell to Elmore County in the championship game 6-5. It was a very close fought game. Trojans fought to the last pitch. Trojans were led by Madison Stewart, who had a bunch of hits in the tournament. And, she had a heck of a – she also had 2 home runs. And Mackenzie Kane also led the Trojans, who, get this, Wally, had 4 home runs.
4 home runs?
Wait a minute. 2 of the 4 were of the Grand Slam version. So 4 home runs, 2 Grand Slams in the tournament. She also had a triple, several singles, and 11 RBIs in the tournament. Wally, you can go ahead and ring your bell, buddy, because that right there is pizza worthy, my friend. Mackenzie Kane, the catcher for Charles Henderson, is the Marco's Pizza Player of the Week. She wins a large one-topping pizza from Marco's Pizza. Congratulations, Mackenzie. Keep up the good work. Stay hot all season, sweetie.
Heck yeah.
I mean, she was swinging the stick. And I saw where she picked off a girl at first base from her catcher position, too. So she had a heck of a tournament, man.
Golly, man. That's us.
Congratulations on the pizza, Mackenzie Kane.
All right. And then the Pike Liberal girls lost to Glenwood 3-2 this weekend and lost to Evangel 4-1 earlier in the week. Patriot ladies did get a win over Bessemer this week 4-3. The Lady Purple Cats of Ayrton beat Headland 7-1 earlier this week, and Paige Logan struck out 9 and gave up just 1 run and 6 hits in Ayrton's wins. Maddie Grace Heath was 3 for 4 with a double and triple. Ansley Herring was 2 for 3 with 3 runs batted in, and Logan was 2 for 3 with an RBI. Molly Kate Simmons added a double.
You know, and I'm going to have to call Dr. Steve Barron and get the lowdown on those 2 losses because I didn't want to jinx the Pike Liberal girls, but they're kind of loaded this year too.
Yeah.
And for them to come out and lose 2 this week, 1 to Bessemer and 1 to Evangel, I don't know, man. That's kind of strange. I don't know if it was, anything can happen.
COVID related.
You got to play the game. Yeah, it could. Somebody could have been sick. Pitcher may not could have won or something. But I'm gonna text Dr. Steve Barron at Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort tonight and get the lowdown on those 2 losses. But of course, anybody can lose a game. And they'll bounce back. But his daughter, Alyssa Barron, is a very good player for the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots. But hey, the Lady Eagles of Carroll. They're off and running with their softball too. They beat Zion Chapel 7-0 on Friday, and also down the Pike County Bulldogs Thursday 7-6. And I heard the Pike County Bulldogs are much improved.
Much improved.
So
exactly.
right there, but the Carroll JV also beat the Pike County JV on that same day 12-3.
And then I was going to give a shout out to a good fan of ours. She Daddy, Steve Bears.
Steve Bears.
I saw on Facebook today that his daughter got her first collegiate baseball hit.
Yeah, and a run.
Yeah. Now, I don't know where they playing here.
They were playing here. Mercer, she plays for Mercer. And Mercer was in Troy's tournament.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it was. Because I saw where she got her first hit, and
Steve was excited it was in Troy, in his hometown.
His hometown.
She Daddy's moved back.
Yeah, we saw him out at Julia's one morning, and he watches the show, actually. Yeah. He watches the show and played in a couple of our contests. So
I sat down and chatted with him for a little while.
Good old guy, man.
Yeah.
Good old guy.
So good to have you back in town, Steve Barris. And I was over there watching Troy play softball yesterday. I should have looked him up. I bet he was in the stadium somewhere.
I'm sure he was.
Hey, after a terrible recruiting class on signing day, the Auburn Tigers got some good news. The 4-star outside linebacker Dylan Brooks has committed to play for the Tigers. He initially sent his letter of intent to play with Tennessee, but after the overhaul in the coaches, they released him and reopened his recruitment, and he has selected to play for the Auburn Tigers, man. Troy has got spring training starting March the 1st, and they got their T-Day game on April the 10th right here at the Vet. Stay with us. Hey, how about the Kentucky Wildcats? They've won 3 in a row. They beat Auburn, Vanderbilt, and a ranked Tennessee team yesterday, so don't look out for those Kentucky Wildcats. Look at this.
That's great. That might be my screensaver.
Hey, stay with us. Thank you for checking in. Keep it cool till next Sunday.